Missing ingredients? No problem. There are a lot of ways to add extra flavor if you need to get a little scrappy in the kitchen. I'm sick. The kids are sick. I don't feel like doing anything, but we still need to get dinner on the table. So I thought we would do a nice roast full of healing, very good, nutrient-dense foods. The only issue is I'm missing some key ingredients that I would normally like to throw in my roast. So I thought it would make kind of a, I don't know if fun's the right word, but I thought it would make an interesting video to see how to improvise in the kitchen when you don't have everything you need, because I know a lot of us are trying to stretch that grocery day as long as we possibly can. So let's do it. When you're missing key ingredients like onions and broth, there are ways to add flavor to your recipes, and the biggest secret weapon is going to be caramelization. So we are seasoning our meat very well. Preheat it so it gets nice and hot, and then we're going to sear the meat, and that's where a lot of the magic happens. Super quick, knife grip tip. Don't put your finger like this. You want to hold like this. Your thumb firmly on the back side. This finger firmly on the front side. Gives you more control. You want to claw it so you don't get a fingertip. And we are adding flavor and seasoning in every step of the process. Don't have onions, so I'm using some minced onions that are dried. Adding in lots of herbs and salt and garlic powder, garlic, tomato paste. We're layering these flavors in as we go. Okay, here's where if you were a good prepared homesteader, homemaker, you would have beef broth, but I don't. So we're gonna use water, and it's going to make its own broth, and it's gonna be just as delicious. We're using what we have and not sweating the small stuff. I think that's what's important about getting in the kitchen. I washed and scrubbed these potatoes really well because we're keeping the skins on because I ain't got time to peel. And also that's where all the nutrients are. So we're going to be cutting up these potatoes, adding them into here, and then we're gonna add a couple of things to help remedy the lack of broth. With a knife grip. Don't remind myself all the time. So we're gonna let this cover and roast and simmer, and here in a couple hours it will give us some delicious, healing, yummy food. We got a nice gravy because I forgot to record it, but I took a couple ladlefuls of the hot liquid, put it into another bowl, added a 1/4 cup of flour, and whisk that together with a fork until everything is nice and not lumpy. Add a little more liquid to that until it stays smooth, and then dumped it back into the pot and let it cook for a while, and that's going to cook that like flour taste out and also just thicken it up like a gravy. The general rule is for a cold slurry, it's cornstarch and cold, and then if you use hot, flour. At least that's what I've always been told. Let me know if that's bullcrap, I don't know. But so we are almost there. Want it to be breaking apart. We're almost there. I want that connective tissue to really start breaking down and have things just kind of fall apart is the goal here. And we're almost there. By searing that meat and sauteing those veggies, we added a lot of flavor with that caramelization process, the slow simmer, and then adding in umami with Worcestershire and coconut aminos. I hope this helped. Until next time, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. For more homesteading, homemaking, homemade, please subscribe.